Hi, welcome back to Becoming a Day Trader. Today I'm going to run you through the last week's trades. So as you can see here, I have ticker symbol LIVE. So you can see overall the stock had a big run up because it was increasing earnings. So yeah, I used to lose money or not make a lot of money. Then they started to pull out some decent quarters, started to get a run up. It is a low float, so that helps it, but this stock doesn't get the volume it needs. So it just can't do any major runs without some either big news to help push it up. Just no one's watching this stock, but it's still moving. So, you're able to make money if it's moving. You can see it kept coming back down to this 24, 28 area, holding as support. You can see it does go back a little bit on the daily. It's not amazing, but yeah, here, it does test it. So it's quite a major support level. You can see here. So, I could see they're increasing earnings. I figured, it would be a good entry off of this area. I had a little look at their financials, not a massive dive into it, but you can see they're increasing revenues. 31.2 million are made in 21 with much more revenues than the previous year. Float is only 1.22 million. But again, if it doesn't get the volume, it's just not going to run. So it really needed some decent news. But I was just playing it off of that low level, hoping that it would catch some buyers. PE ratio is pretty low. Between 2 and 3, fairly low market cap, 100 million. So yeah, I got in on the 27th of last month, which was this day here. So yeah, I got in on the 27th right there at $27 a share. My intention was to hold it either up to the 200-day moving average or back to the previous resistance points, which is here. It's about $40. It's been holding it down quite a bit, around the $33 range, 34. If it did have a big push, I'd get out around 40ish, but just didn't get the volume I was hoping for. But it still worked out. So got in this day here at 27 and exited on the 19th. Yeah, on the 19th at $33 a share. So I was holding it for a good couple of weeks. It worked out quite nicely. Made a bit of money. $40.26 after commissions and fees, so it's not bad. I only took a small position because although it was in a pretty good area to buy, it was extremely low volume and it can be a bit unpredictable. But I was just going off of those key levels. It's the best place to buy, in my opinion, for a pushback up to the 200-day moving average. So yeah, that one worked out quite nicely. On to the next, FFHL. So this one had a day of increased volume. It wasn't massive, but it was enough to at least move the stock. You can see it was maybe like 3 times more than normal, but it's only 500,000 shares, so it's still so low really. But I could see it had some, it had a push to the upside, so that's what I wanted to see. This is the minute chart down here. So I did get in on the 18th at $5.30. So I got in, just there. After it had a spike and a drop back down, I could see it was pushing again to the upside and consolidating in this range. So I thought that'd be a good place to try long. Stopped just below and I held it, hoping for a retest of that 200-day moving average again, which it did end up doing the next day. I held it through and I got out at 620 and 672. So right in this consolidation range, just there, and right near the highs, 672, highs of the day right there. So that was a good trade. It ended up going higher again, but I had to sell it there, right into the 200-day moving average. A lot of resistance going back. See all that resistance. So yeah, pretty good trade. I'm happy with it. $54.89 profit after commissions. So it's pretty good. It also did have some pretty good financials, increasing revenues, increasing profitability. Again, it's a low float, low market cap. So 1.34 million. So had it picked up volume, it would have, it could have gone up quite a bit. So I want the stocks with potential to move a lot, 100% plus. I'm trying to build the account. Yeah, I know that that what I'm doing isn't gonna build it very well. It's not gonna be easy to build because all of these stocks I'm trading haven't really got an amazing amount of volume, and unless they come out with news or something big, it's just going to be a slow trend up, I think. But there's still some decent percentages to be made, because on that one I got in at 5.30 and got out at 7-ish. Between 7 and, I don't know, just under 7. So that's still not a bad percentage win. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for, but it's a shame I can't really go for the higher volume ones. But, I'm just trying to play it safe at the moment. Anyway, the next stock, ATUS. So this one had a bit more volume on the day. You can see the chart is, well, it's a beaten down chart for a little while now, about a year. It's gone from highs of around $38 down to $8, and they do make money. So I figured I'd have a good look at that. So ATUS on Yahoo. I should probably be looking at their actual disclosures, but because they're a bit more accurate. But increasing volumes here. Increasing revenues and profits. You can see it's quite nice. That's a good start with them. Float is very high, 218 million. But again, it's not, I'm happy to take those trades if it looks like I've got some sort of edge or a good entry where I think I can make money. So I'm not too fussed about the float. Ideally, the lower the float, the better. But again, if they don't have any major earnings come out, it's just going to slowly go up and down anyway. So yeah, P ratio is relatively low as well. So this was a fairly good one to be honest. It wasn't bad, especially that they had some pretty decent volume there. After they got beaten down all of that way, while still being profitable, I figured it would be fairly undervalued, or at least at a decent price where some investors might come in. They did have some earnings on this. Well, no, not sorry. They had some news on this day. This is the day I entered. So they said they might be selling a part of their company for 20 billion. That's what happened here. So it went from 9 to 13, got halted a few times on the way up and down. And then it started to just base off in this area and just hold. So I figured, in my opinion, they're undervalued, or fair valued at least. I figured it could have another push, and it was holding in this range. So I thought I'd give it a shot when it looked right. So my entry was at $11.25. Right in here. Yep, just there. $11.25. Started to push higher. It was looking good. I was up a decent amount on the trade, but then I kept trying to sell on the ask up here. So my target was really between 11.60 and 11.70, just back to this range. But I saw, here that it was just starting to struggle a bit. So just started to try and sell on the ask. That was my mistake, because it just kept coming down, and I kept trying to sell on the ask in these couple of candles, in these few 1 minute candles, and did not get filled, and it just went straight back down. So that was pretty annoying. I only made just under $10 in that trade after commissions, but yeah, it was okay. Apart from that, apart from the mess up on the exit, next time I'll just jump out on the bid, stop trying to get on the ask, just try and make a few more cents per share here and there. I figured I could as well. I thought it was just going to push up enough for me to get out. It looked like I was going to at one point, but it just didn't, and it rolled over. It happens sometimes. I've just got to be quicker to get out on the bid. Yeah, that's all the trades for the week. I am still in one more trade, which I will make a video of next week maybe, or whenever it plays out. Yeah, let me know what you think of these trades. I'm a bit worried actually at the moment that I'm not going to find many more of these low float, undervalued stocks, but I'm hoping, I don't know, I need to find another strategy really to trade. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. I'd like to stay in the small cap market or penny stocks just because of their big potential for growth. They make crazy moves, as you all know. So yeah, I'm just going to try and stick with the small caps. Just need to find a good strategy really I can find setups on, because I'm only able to trade from 7 to 9, so the last 2 hours of the market, in the market close. So I mainly have to stick to swing trading really, but we'll see. I'll try and find something. Hopefully I'll find some more of these types of setups, because I'm doing quite well with these at the moment. So yeah, hope you like the video, and see you in the next one.